Would the readers please come up and line up over here at the tent? Welcome to Spokane's 30th Annual Workers' Memorial Day ceremony. My name is James Steeken. I am the Vice President of the Spokane Regional Labor Council. I want to thank you for joining us for this solemn occasion. First, I would like to recognize the Mission Brass members of the Musicians Professional Union. Please rise if you are sitting, and if you cannot, that is okay. We would like to do the presentation of colors from the Fairchild Air Force Base Honor Guard. Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may retire the colors. This event really has two distinct purposes. One is to bring awareness to the importance of workplace safety, and the other is to honor those who were killed at work or died due to work-related injury or illness in the year 2018. It is the honor of the Spokane Regional Labor Council to sponsor this public ceremony in the remembrance of these workers. The monument behind me was built by local labor unions in Spokane and is maintained by local labor unions, the Spokane City Parks Department, the Fairmont Memorial Association. The purpose of the monument is to honor our fallen workers. This partnership within our community, which is supporting this monument, is a testimony to the community's support for workplace safety and the recognition of these fallen workers. Along with honoring fallen workers, as I mentioned, one of the goals of Workers' Memorial Day is to raise awareness of the importance of workplace safety. We are pleased to have proclamations from our elected officials. Their public proclamations help elevate this issue to our communities and our fellow citizens. First, we have Brian Farmer, Regional Director of the Washington State Department of Labor and Industries, representing Governor Jay Inslee. Will you share the proclamation from the governor today? Is Brian here? Thank you.
Good morning. On behalf of the Washington State Governor Jay Inslee, I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas every year, job-related injuries and illnesses cut short the lives of as many as 100 workers in Washington State, and whereas loved ones, friends, and co-workers of fallen workers experience untold pain and suffering, and whereas the families of fallen workers experience economic hardship as well as emotional devastation, and whereas business, labor, and government must remain diligent in their efforts to prevent workplace deaths, injuries, and disease, and whereas a memorial ceremony provides us all in Washington an opportunity to pay tribute to fallen workers and rededicate ourselves to workplace safety and health, now therefore, I, Jay Inslee, Governor of the State of Washington, do hereby proclaim April 25th, 2019 as Worker Memorial Day in Washington, and I encourage all people in our state to join me in this important observance. Signed, Jay Inslee. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Spokane County had 4 work-related fatalities in 2018, and their names will be added to the plaques on this monument you see behind me. Spokane City Mayor David Condon, will you share with us the City of Spokane's proclamation?
Well, good morning. It's good to be with all of you. Joining me today, as you can see, is the City Council President and City Council members. Today, we join fellow Americans across this country as well as workers around the world in honor of those killed or injured in 2018 due to work-related injuries and illness. This observance is about honoring those workers and committing to the progress in their memory. It is why at the city it is a top priority in my administration and the city government to recommit ourselves to safety in the workplace. We must be committed to preventing tragedy, to keep workers from being made ill, permanently disabled, or killed while performing their jobs. Today it's about rededicating ourselves to this commitment to the best possible protections and compensations for workers, in addition to being about honoring the memories of the workers we have lost. We can turn tragedies into positive change. That is it is about honoring these fallen comrades today. With that, I will be joined in proclaiming the following.
Whereas April 28th was chosen as the Workers' Memorial Day in remembrance of the formation of the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in 1989 and is recognized as a day of remembrance by workers around the world, and
whereas every year, tens of thousands of American workers are killed by workplace injuries and occupational diseases, and tens of thousands more are permanently disabled, and millions of American workers are injured or made ill while on the job, and
whereas concerned Americans are determined to prevent these tragedies by honoring those injured and deceased due to workplace injuries or illnesses, renewing our efforts to seek stronger safety and health protections, better standards and work enforcement, fair and just compensation, and rededication of ourselves to improved safety and health in every American workplace.
Now, therefore, I, David A. Condon, the Mayor of the City of Spokane, on behalf of the citizens of Spokane, do hereby proclaim Sunday, April 28th as Workers' Memorial Day in recognition of workers killed, injured, and disabled on the job, and encourage all local agencies, businesses, and organizations to help ensure that all workers are confident in their health and safety is a priority of all of ours.
Spokane County joins in the tribute to the fallen workers in workplace safety. Not all of the county commissioners were able to attend today, but they have sent County Commissioner Mary Cooney to read the county's proclamation.
Thank you for having us today, and I have a few of the other elected officials at Spokane County here. I have Judge Samlin, Tom Kotis, our county assessor, and Judge Hazel. Oh, and Vicki Dalton, our county auditor. Thank you all for being here. And I just want to say, as a wife of a general contractor and a county commissioner, worker safety is so important to all of us. You never want to get that call that anything has happened to any of your staff or any of the employees, and so this is a very important day for us. So the proclamation, in the matter of proclaiming April 28th, 2019, Workers' Memorial Day, millions die worldwide each year as a result of workplace hazard. More than 10,000 American workers are killed on the job every year, while tens of thousands more are permanently disabled and millions are injured or made ill. Families suffer loss, setbacks from injury, illness, and death from workplace exposures. Employers must remain diligent in their efforts to create safe working environments. Workers' Memorial Day has won worldwide recognition for the importance of workplace health and safety. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of Spokane County, Washington, hereby proclaim April 28, 2019, Workers' Memorial Day in Spokane County in recognition of workers killed, injured, and disabled on the job. Thank you.
Thank you to all the policymakers involved for their recognition of workplace safety and for honoring all workers. Workplace safety is greatly impacted by the laws governing safety issues. We are pleased to have representation from our congressional delegation with us today. This signifies they too recognize the importance of workplace safety and join us in honoring the fallen workers. From our Senior Senator Patty Murray's office, we have Valerie Haman in attendance and invite her to say a few words with us. Is Valerie here today? Unfortunately, it looks like something may have come up and they were unable to join us. Are there any other representatives of our congressional delegation here today? If so, please raise your hand. Thank you. We appreciate representation from our elected leaders and need to encourage them to continue the fight for workplace safety for all American citizens. We are pleased to see additional elected officials joining us for this special occasion. Our legislative representatives are still in session and unable to attend. However, we have gotten the following folks who have said that they would be here today. County Commissioner Mary Cooney and her husband Max, that you did hear from just a moment ago. You can feel free to raise your hand so that people know who you are. Under Sheriff John Knowles, Prosecuting Attorney Larry Haskell, County Auditor, who we just saw, Vicki Dalton, County Assessor, who's also up here, Tom Kotis. From the City of Spokane, we have Mayor David Condon, thank you. Spokane City Council President Ben Stuckert and Spokane County Commissioners Karen Stratton, Brian Beggs, and Kate Berg, thank you. From the City of Spokane Valley, Council members Linda Thompson and Brandy Peets are in attendance today. Thank you. Interpretation of our safety laws can be key to worker safety. I am pleased to welcome the following representatives from our judicial system. Judge from Superior Court, Judge Tony Hazel. Judge Shelley Zamblin. Judge Tim Fennessy. From District Court, we have Judge Donna Wilson and Judge Amy Maurer. Thank you. Thank you for attending and thank you for helping us protect our workers. We also welcome regional leaders from the AFL-CIO. President Larry Brown from the Washington State Labor Council, President Joe Maloney from the Idaho State Labor Council. We have received communications of regret from other invited elected officials for being unable to attend today's event. Each one expressed strong support for workplace safety and honoring fallen workers. We are deeply honored to have joining us the family members and friends of those workers that we are honoring today who lost their lives here in the state of Washington. Our heartfelt condolences go out to you. We also have great representation from the folks at Labor and Industry who ensure workplace safety every day. Thank you for your service to our state, our citizens, and our workers. Regional Director Brian Farmer has some words for us. Brian, did you have any further words you'd like to add today? All right, thank you. The Washington State Labor Council has a history of fighting for workers' rights and workplace safety. It has been a tradition to have a primary officer of the Washington State Labor Council address the memorial gathering. Today, we are pleased to have Larry Brown, Washington State Labor Council President, joining us. Thank you, Larry. Please come on.
Good afternoon, good morning. Greetings from the Washington State Labor Council. It is my honor to be here this morning to join with you in recognizing fallen workers across the state. I believe there have been 91 of those workers that have lost their lives doing nothing more than their work, their jobs. I represent the Washington State Labor Council and its over 650,000 unionized workers across the state that belong to over 600 local unions. The labor movement and its unions are well known for negotiating for wages and benefits, but less well known is the work that unions do on behalf of workers to create safe workplaces for them and for the employers. I don't think I need to tell anyone here how important that work is. This June 10th is the 20th anniversary of a tragedy over in Bellingham where 3 children lost their lives when the Olympic pipeline leaked and then burned in a creek bed where 3 kids were playing. Now, that was horrible, and it impacted that community for a great number of months and years afterwards. But that very same day, I was a new union rep working at the Renton Boeing facility. And that morning, Dean Morris, a crane operator, in his cab in the overhead crane, tumbled from the ceiling onto the floor of that factory and lost his life. And I know from that experience from over a year's worth of dealing with that horrible tragedy, the impact it had on co-workers, on the community, let alone this guy's family. We have to do everything that we can. We are here to, as Mother Jones said, mourn the dead. But these kind of ceremonies are also the other part of what Mother Jones said, fight like hell for the living. There is no more important work than the work that we do as unions to make it a safe workplace. It doesn't matter how good the wages are or how good the pension is if we don't get to live to enjoy that. So let us remember that as we move forward this next year. Let's get it down to 0 workers killed on the job. Thank you very much.
Now is the time in our ceremony when we honor those whose lives were lost this past year due to a workplace injury or illness. Representatives from the Spokane labor community will read the names of workers who lost their lives in 2018. Along with the names, we read their occupation and the cause of death. This is an effort to make everyone aware that workplace accidents and injuries can happen to anyone in any profession. The workplace casualties are listed towards the back of your program. While the names are read, you will hear the pipes being played by Janelle Thu from the Professional Musicians Local 105. Lance Dahl, who is unable to be here today, sends his regrets. We will not have a bell ringer for each name read today, but there will be a moment in between each name that's read. I will start off. John On, King County, certified public accountant, motor vehicle accident. He was a pedestrian struck by a vehicle. Carl W. Allison Jr., Pacific County, Deputy Sheriff, Law Enforcement, exposure to infectious disease. Michael J. Altman, Nez Perce County, Idaho. He was a store manager, exposure to chemicals. At Muo Alvarez Zambrano, Yakima, farm laborer, motor vehicle accident. Albert M. Apana, Clark County, water systems operator, motor vehicle accident. Brent J. Arancio, King County, hotel employee, homicide. Douglas G. Aucoin, Snohomish, a driver, probably for Uber, motor vehicle accident. Veronica Barrera from Walla Walla County, a farm laborer, fall.
My name is Thomas Leedy. I'm the president of Amalgamated TransUnion Local 1015. Richard W. Bird from Thurston County, logger, struck by tree. Edward O. Bromley from Douglas County, technician, struck by object. Caleb Brown from Lewis County, plant operator, drowned. Walter Burns Jr. from Snohomish County, firefighter, occupational illness. Maureen M. Burton from Pierce County, delivery driver. Motor vehicle accident, pedestrian struck by vehicle. Scott H. Carlson from Whatcom County, business owner, fall. Chadwick S. Carrero, Snohomish County, pest control technician, motor vehicle accident.
My name is Jessica Llewellyn. I'm a local nurse. Christopher R. Cobb, Cowlitz, laborer, struck by object. Kelly D. Colton, Sr., Grace Harbor, logger, struck by tree. Jose Contreras Mendez, Kittitas, laborer, machine-related incident. Robert D. Kroll, Pierce, self-employed taxi driver, homicide. Timothy D. Kruger, Spokane, firefighter, occupational illness. Terry Kupels, Benton, program control analysis for Hanford, occupational illness. David J. Dietrich, Benton, refuse worker. MBA, pedestrian struck by vehicle. And Daniel R. Dishon, Grant, system specialist, chemical burns.
I'm Rick Olson. I'm the former president of Local 86, the Machinist Union here in Spokane. John R. Gray, King, lived in King County. He was a drywall company owner, and he died of a fall. Paul E. Gustafson from Spokane. He was a window washer. He died in a fall. Rosa M. Gutierrez from Yakima. She's a kitchen worker cook. She died in a motor vehicle accident. Philip G. Hansen from Snohomish, aerospace engineer, died in a fall. Ray D. Harper Jr. from Spokane, he was a truck driver. He died in a motor vehicle accident. Glenn Hare Jr. from Pierce, he is a newspaper circulation manager, and he died in a motor vehicle accident. Martin Hickey from Benton, nuclear process operator at Hanford, he died of occupational illness. Michael P. Higgins from Snohomish, a tree service owner, he died in a motor vehicle accident.
I'm Rachel Dorfman, Secretary-Treasurer of the Musicians Union. Daniel A. McCartney from Thurston County. He was a sheriff deputy, homicide. Corey A. McCarty, King County, service technician, moving vehicle accident, pedestrian struck by vehicle. Randy L. McGuire, Pierce County, aerospace labor foreman, moving vehicle accident. Guadalupe Medina, Grant County, maintenance worker, occupational illness. Teresa Meraz Cicernos, Yakima, farm laborer, homicide. Teresa M. Monahan, Benton County, flagger, struck by vehicle. Forrest W. Moore, King County, self-employed logger, struck by a tree.
Patty Brisboe, IBEW, Local 73. James L. Kingston Jr., Kitsap County, airport bus driver, motor vehicle accident. Gregory R. Kunkler, Thurston County, janitor, fall. Marvin E. Larry, King County, firefighter, occupational illness. Terrence E. Laverne, Jefferson County, shellfish farmer, he drowned. Stephen J. LeMay, Whatcom County, Tower Company owner, fall. Benjamin O. Lyons, Clark County, he's a security guard, died of a homicide. Nicholas J. Margison, Whatcom County, truck driver, motor vehicle accident. Marty R. Martin, Whatcom County, campground owner, died of a fall.
Good morning, I'm Dave Hanshaw with the City of Spokane Local 270. Christopher R. Rhea, Snohomish, landscape company owner, homicide. Gabriela Reyes Dominguez, King County, office manager, homicide. Matthew C. Rice Swinna, Lewis County, general manager, complication from injury. Jennifer E. Rodriguez Priano, Benton County, interface specialist in Hanford, occupational illness. Randy B. Rowland, Stevens County, mechanical engineer, struck by object. Brian A. Scott, King County, shop technician, work-related skiing incident. Richard G. Setti, Cowlitz County, self-employed truck driver, motor vehicle accident. Diego Sen, Spokane, flight instructor, aviation incident.
Ed Wood, Communication Workers of America, Local 7818. And I'm sorry for the voice, I'm getting over a cold. Donald J. Hill, Thurston County, pipe fitter, welder, occupational illness. Dale S. Hoy, Cowlitz County, construction supervisor, occupational illness. David L. Hurd, Callum County, logger, logging incident. Brian J. Jacobs, Cowlitz County, longshoreman, struck by object. Gerald M. Jones, Island County, logging company owner, struck by tree. Orrin A. Jones, Douglas County, concrete finisher, occupational illness. And John A. Jorgensen, Snohomish County, construction superintendent, occupational illness.
My name is Mark Wager, and I'm proud to represent ASPE Local 1221 today. Sean L. Moore, Pierce County, roofer, fall from elevation. Diego Moreno, King County, police officer, motor vehicle accident. Larry L. Mort, Kitsap County, construction manager, fall from elevation. Robert H. Ness, Snohomish County, marketing of petroleum produce, occupational illness. Robert W. Phillips, Jefferson County, special projects coordinator, motor vehicle accident. Benjamin M. Poyer, Lemire County, Colorado, wildlife conservation, aviation incident. Raymond A. Proper, Pierce County, firefighter, occupational illness. Tanya K. Raven, Pierce County, an Uber Eats driver, motor vehicle accident.
I'm Katie. I'm here on behalf of WSNA, your local nursing union. Donald Duckworth, Kitsap County, well driller, homicide. Robert F. Eddy, Snohomish, boilermaker, occupational illness. Robert W. Elis, Skagit County, operator, occupational illness. Michael R. Felton, Clark County, sales, motor vehicle accident. Jesse Flores, Clark County, roofer, fall. Patricia A. Gehan, Pierce County, K-Load Operator, Fall. Omar Gomez Lopez, Yakima County, Farm Laborer, struck by object.
My name is Dan Wilson. I'm president of the United Steelworkers Local 338. Duck Van Tran from Benton County, grocery store manager, death by fall. Scott R. Tyron, Callum County, truck driver, death by stress-induced heart attack. Michael D. Tutland, Kootenai County, Idaho, food harvester, death by fall. Anthony R. Vanelli, Jr., Snohomish County, delivery driver, death by motor vehicle accident. Thomas A. Bowler, Pierce County, plastics production worker, death by fall. Craig A. Wheeler, Pierce County, foreman, maritime shipping, death by motor vehicle accident, pedestrian struck by vehicle. John S. Williams, Jr., Benton County, slaughterhouse cleanup, exposure to bacteria. Ramiro Salva Bravo, Grant County, farm laborer, death by motor vehicle accident.
Thank you. Jerry Beaver, representative for the Northwest Carpenters Union. Frank T. Rizzolvato, Highland County, foreman, cabinet builder, occupational illness. Owen E. Gabriel, Snohomish County, carpenter, occupational illness. Martin J. Erickson, Keene County, carpenter, occupational illness. Walter R. Burrows, Keene County, journeyman carpenter, fall. Kevin E. Soul, Pacific County, commercial fisherman, drowned. Thomas H. Strom, Thurston County, firefighter, occupational illness. And John O. Swobody, Snohomish County, firefighter, occupational illness. Thank you.
I would like to take a moment to recognize that this event is taking place on the traditional land of the Spokane tribe, and we would like to thank them for allowing us to have this event on their original lands. I'd also like to thank each and every one of you for coming here today and remembering these fallen workers with us. We would like to invite you to spend some time here with us today, have some food over here that the laborers are providing for us, and take some time to reflect on the far too many names that we had to read here today. Thank you. Also, thank you to our professional musicians. I didn't have the name of the trumpeters, William